Anyango here. Hoping that you are feeling healthy, wealthy, and free and loving your life. Loving your life. Okay, we're good. Today is about creativity. The importance of letting yourself out in whichever form, whichever way that you can. Because you see, we each have a little thing inside of us that is just us. That is nobody else, but it's just us. You know that way when you always feel like you're weird? Like, oh gosh, now what am I doing? what did I just do? And you sometimes let that thing out with like a few people, like your friend, your best friend. I have Duda somewhere. You know, that friend that you'll dance on the street with and not care. That's that friend that you can scream at from across or wherever. And you know that they won't get pissed off because, yo, what's wrong with you? I mean, why are you embarrassing me in public? We'll be embarrassed together. Like, that is the idea. And when you don't have these people around, for whichever reason, or even if you do have them around, you need to be able to let your creativity out in some way. Now, it could come out in the way you dress, in the way you do your hair, like in your outlook, you know, how you're portraying yourself. It could come out in the way you speak. You know, you decide to say something in a certain way, like, this is just the way I am, you know, and you can feel it. You can feel when something that you do is just you, right? You can feel when this thing that I did was, I don't care. It happened. It was me. I felt like doing it and I did. Not when you're being rebellious, not in a rebellious way, but more in a creative way, like I was letting myself out, right? It could be in dancing. Now, I have this kind of routine, okay, it's not a routine, but a thing that I do where in the evening, as I put myself to bed, I play some music, some African beats that I got from Sheila Cleo, shout out. And it's just some beats, and you know how they say dance like nobody's watching? Well, I don't like go crazy and I'm all, no. But like, I just let myself move. You know, you just move to it in whichever way you want to. And you kind of look like those strange, I don't know, forest dancers or whatever they are. And because I'm letting my body be as it wants to be, move as it wants to, you know, really letting go, not even being afraid of, oh, the body might move in some strange way and, you know, that's not normal. There's nobody there. Dim the lights, you know, have like just one light over there. Could be your form of meditation, but just to let yourself out and not care. Just breathe the real you through your movements and through whatever it is. That's one way. And I use that example because, like, when I say dancing, it doesn't mean that you're performing for people, right? It could be in the music that you listen to, but you see, music is more of taking in. So is there a way that you bring it out? I had an incident the other day. Not an incident, come on, it was a good thing. I was listening to music, and there's this song that my dad really loves by, what's his name? A song of Magufuli by this guy who sang with Diamond. Yeah, it's gone. I think I'll put like a photo somewhere, hopefully, if I remember, or I'll put a link. And my dad loves this song. He loves it, but it's got these beats that are so danceable. And I was listening to it coming from shopping, and as I was walking, I'm like, yo, these beats are good. Like, they just, like, I'm just feeling. I'm just, yo. It was just that I will not sing. You ain't gonna make me sing. But like those beats just, they get into the body. And how I let it out, I danced. I danced on the street as I was walking. And I got stares. People were looking at me weird. People were crossing the streets to avoid me. Like, yo, I could be drunk, I could be high, I could just be local. And I was like, I don't care. Either be local for the moment. Let me be local. But I felt it. And I danced the whole way. It's like a 10-15 minute walk, down the main road. And I did not care. I did not care. No, I'm walking and I'm doing... And I'm doing this. And I'm alone. The problem is when you're walking alone. If you've got a buddy, then you're good. Because then you're messing around with them and you look normal. But when it's just you and you've got earphones in so nobody else can really hear the music, then it's serious. But after that, I was just so free. I was like, yes, I've let it out. Like it, you feel like it's coming out through your pores. You're just breathing out you. You're exuding yourself. And why not? Why not? So you could dance indoors, you could dance outside, whichever is more comfortable for you. You could sing. I've been singing quite a lot on the street, still scaring people, because they expect like, oh, you're singing, it's because you don't know that there's somebody around. I'm like, nah, I'm singing because I want to sing. I'm singing because it's just the way I'm feeling in the moment. So like I'm singing and I've got earphones in, and then like somebody in front of me and they turn around and I'm like, and I continue singing. Like it wasn't about you. I know you're there. I see you. I'm not disrespecting you. If you feel disrespected by my singing, it's a public place. So I'm sorry. Right? So let yourself out in some way. At least once in a day. At least once in a day. Do some poetry. Do some drawing. Have a conversation, like a deep conversation. Or if you tell jokes, have a light conversation where you're telling your jokes. That's also good. I was gonna say like knitting. If you love to design your clothes, or what's the word? I'm thinking of putting like patches on clothes or whatever. Just random ways where you're doing it today, you're going to wear it tomorrow, or vice versa. Just find that way. Find that thing that's going to let you show you unapologetically. So yeah, I think it's really important. I have this almost daily with you, and this makes me feel good. But I also have other ways, because this is me sharing about what I'm going through. But I have to experience stuff for me to have something to share. It's kind of a challenge for me as well. And I'm enjoying the journey. So yeah, but be creative. Let yourself out for everybody to see. Okay. Ciao.